Lord Greymont? The king tottered in a circle, searching for his favorite young nobleman. Ah, there you are. Doesn't my daughter look lovely tonight? As fair as a rose, Lord Greymont said to Seraphina with a bow. Please, allow me to accompany you to your chair. She bit the inside of her cheek, already raw from her efforts not to groan every time she was forced to pretend. Lord Greymont was no better or worse than any of the other young men at Eldridge Hall, which was to say, he was handsome, rich, and achingly dull. You always looked lovely, he whispered, his breath on her bare shoulder as unwelcome as the skin on warm milk. But I must say, that pink gown suits your complexion. His eyes lingered at the delicate neckline a moment too long. She arched a well-groomed brow. And you look as dashing as ever, though we're all a bit pale, wouldn't you say? Years indoors will do that to a person. Yes. He shooed a tabby cat off her chair. They were everywhere in the castle, having bred like rabbits for the past few years, with no access to the outside, where predators would have kept their population in check. Seraphina sat and allowed Greymont to ease her chair into the table. He took the seat next to hers without asking. Are you looking forward to your 20th birthday party? A lady doesn't like to be reminded of her age, she said, because it seemed like something a princess would say. In truth, she was 17 and a half, and her favorite way to spend her birthday was with a picnic. Lord Greymont had been paying her special attention lately, for reasons she had yet to deduce. Forgive me, Your Highness, but if I may be so bold, you are even lovelier now than the day I met you. She remembered the day well. She was barely 14, coarse and malnourished, starting at shadows as if they were specters. His compliment was hardly bold, but she pursed her lips and dropped her eyes in the appropriate display of femininity, which she had learned was a bizarre combination of modesty and coyness. Have you chosen a costume yet? He asked. No, but I have no doubt my sisters are already scheming. She looked to the end of the table, where the young women sat. Sure enough, they were giggling behind their hands, their rouged cheeks almost garishly bright in the candlelight. Lord Greymont cleared his throat and leaned closer. I realize it's a bit premature, but may I request the first dance? My birthday isn't for 3 weeks. True, but I have no doubt you will be booked solid within the fortnight. I can't risk losing out to our dear Lord Spottington. Seraphina sighed. Lord Poddington only asks because his father demands it. He's about as ambitious as a garden snail. Lord Greymont grinned. Don't underestimate him, Your Highness. Even the humble garden snail has aims, slow though he may be. If Lord Poddington is a snail, what does that make me? A leaf? His eyes drifted toward his peer, who was pantomiming something to her eldest sister. He was clumsy and awkward, and true, his complexion wasn't clear, even at 25. But Seraphina knew better than to trust appearances. They were as much a lie as everything else here. You, Princess, are far from foliage. You did already compare me to a flower, she said. He swirled his wine in its cut crystal glass, and Seraphina noted absently that the gilded rim was chipped and flaking. Is fair as a rose not the compliment I thought it was? I can't say. I haven't seen a rose in ages.